Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives star Ysabel Brown has always been the most statuesque child in the Sister Wives family. She has even competed with her father Kody to see who was taller. Now, on a family trip to Disney World, Ysabel proves just how tall she is as she towered over everyone she was photographed with. When the teenager first was diagnosed with scoliosis, she was not thinking about anything but getting better. She was given a handful of exercises to do at home to avoid surgery. Unfortunately, they took over her life when she was not in school. Her braces to fix the curvature were another story as they were painful and cumbersome. Though everything worked slightly, it was not enough. In 2020, the pain was so severe due to the over 50-degree curve. Surgery was the only option. Her mother Christine found the best doctor and obtained insurance. Within a handful of months, they were headed for the procedure. Ysabel wanted to feel better, but she also wanted to be taller. She was already almost 6 feet tall, but that was not enough for her. By the time she returned to Flagstaff from the surgery in New Jersey, she had gained about a ½ inch to an inch. Her height was now 5 feet 11 inches, so she was the exact height as her father. She began to feel more comfortable in her skin, flaunting herself in revealing dresses and skirts. Now, on a family vacation, she showed off just how tall she really is. The Tower of Ysabel, Janelle, Christine, and Maddie had a wellness event in Disney World, so a bunch of the kids came along. They brought some friends and significant others as well as their phones and cameras to make memories. Ysabel posted a bunch of pictures having a blast, but one thing was consistent: she towered over everyone. She posed in a picture with her sister Gwen's possible fiancé, Angela, who made a joke about the height difference. "I am on my toes but still not as tall as you." She is also seen bending down to pose with a friend of hers due to how tall she is. In a family photo, the only person who is even close to her height is her brother-in-law, Mitch. Despite all of that, it is clear Ysabel Brown is continuing to live her best life. Her followers noted this. "So cool to see you all having so much fun living your best lives. Lots of love from Canada." Another added, "Best lives, making the best memories. Get it, Christine." Sister Wives fans saw more of Christine and Kody's daughter Aspyn Brown Johnson in season 16 than they have in a while. She was there to surprise Ysabel after her surgery and was the one hosting a Utah Thanksgiving. Now, in a sweet twist, she celebrated her birthday in Disney with her husband and her family. Viewers first meet Aspyn when she was just a teenager. The first child of Kody and Christine, a lot fell on her plate as the eldest were usually the most responsible. This was seen with Janelle and Kody's son Logan. He was shown waking up his siblings so they could get dressed and go to school. Furthermore, he was shown cooking breakfast for his 5 siblings while his mother was working. When the mothers went away for a trip after they moved to Las Vegas, the older siblings were in charge. Aspyn was watching her family when her youngest sister, Truely, fell ill. It seemed to be the flu, but it was not. Until Mother Christine returned that they learned it was far more grave. Truely was suffering kidney failure. Though Kody was around, he had a lot of children to wrangle, and Aspyn ultimately felt it was her fault. Luckily, her sister recovered and has been healthy ever since. In 2018, Aspyn married Mitch Johnson in Utah, which was shown on Sister Wives. The two have been relatively low-key as Aspyn graduated college the following year. Celebrating with family. As the Brown family started to have a great time in Disney World, Aspyn was celebrating her birthday with her sister Mykelti Paedon. It appeared Mykelti may have been filming something in Flagstaff, but the girls took time to get their nails done. Then, in a family photo on younger sister Ysabel's Instagram, Aspyn and her husband Mitch were posing with the family. They were all smiles in the lineup of friends and family. Apparently, Janelle, Christine, and Janelle's daughter, Maddie, were in town for a wellness event. It was the perfect time for everyone to go on a vacation, which included a trip to the beach. As viewers saw, Aspyn's mother, Christine, left her husband of over 20 years, Kody, in November 2021. The divorce played out on television. Though Aspyn is not very vocal one way or the other, Christine's Utah children would not subscribe to their father's overly strict pandemic rules. Hence why Aspyn and Mitch offered to host the 2020 holidays at their home. Since Christine has relocated to Utah, she has spent so much more time with her children and granddaughter there. Paedon Brown reassures Sister Wives fans that his mother Christine is a lovely and amazing woman. It, however, also appears as if he's a bit fearful of his mother. Is she a force to be reckoned with? Paedon certainly seemed to imply that to be the case with one of his recent TikTok videos. Christine and Kody Brown's son has been super candid all over the internet as he participates in various interviews. He, however, has made it clear in a few different rumors he has a list of things from his mother he's not allowed to discuss. As we reported recently, Paedon more or less likened Meri to forbidden fruit when he revealed he really wasn't allowed to talk about her. Paedon Brown has also told fans he doesn't have too much to say about his relationship with Robyn simply because he doesn't have one. Paedon has also more or less implied he was far more concerned with respecting his mother's wishes with what he can and can't talk about versus his father's wishes. So, it certainly sounds like he's more fearful of Mama. Paedon Brown started off his TikTok by discussing how amazing his mother Christine is. He switched gears and decided he wanted to talk about his mother's favorite Disney character. Paedon questioned what it says about a person when their favorite character in the Disney universe is actually a villain. He proceeded to reveal that his mother's favorite Disney character was actually Maleficent. Maleficent is a powerful evil fairy that was the villain of Sleeping Beauty. She is the woman who placed the curse on Aurora when she was just a child. Paedon Brown notes it is very telling for a powerful evil fairy who put a curse on an infant princess to be his mother's favorite Disney character. Paedon Brown made an effort to reiterate that his mother was an amazing person. But, he would be lying if he didn't admit that he had a hard time seeing past her favorite Disney character. In the comments, Sister Wives fans were quick to defend Christine Brown's favorite character. They noted Maleficent was just protective and her fury was always justified. Fans thought there was nothing wrong with Christine liking this character. Sister Wives star Kody Brown reports a return of his confidence these days, but this could mean another huge shift in his now-defunct polygamous lifestyle. The patriarch of this TLC series seems to find confidence in a different place than most folks. Kody and Robyn Brown are the last intact couple from their reality show. But a recent clue seems to suggest they might just be starting from scratch these days. So, with season 19 in the works, it's likely this is a hint of things to come. Sister Wives. Kody Brown's failed marriages rattled his confidence. Kody Brown recently suggested that he lost a little more confidence as each wife left him. So, it stands to reason that all he has to do to build his confidence level back up is reverse this. But since his ex-wives are done, he would need replacements. Or at least this is how some Sister Wives fans think Kody will solve this problem. That said, might there be another spouse not too far off for Kody Brown? The man who made his polygamous life a primetime spectacle via the Sister Wives series recently started to turn things around. He reports that he's on the mend following 3 wives jumping ship. The ladies left, taking Kody's confidence with them. Kody Brown claims his failed marriages to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown wiped out his confidence. The Sister Wives patriarch seems to suggest his problem started when he no longer felt admired by his ladies. Kody, a father of 18, admitted in a recent interview that he has been working on forgiving himself for being angry about what has happened in his life, as he seeks to move on. Kody spent much of Sister Wives season 18 dealing with the frustration after the 3 original Sister Wives brides left him. Fans of the show suggest he took his frustration out by throwing hard verbal stones at each one of them. But it seems something recently changed for the father of 18. Sister Wives. New set of adoring eyes. Kody Brown describes where he is today in a new interview. He said, "A few things have happened recently that have really, I guess you could say, built my confidence back. Because it destroys your confidence when you go through a divorce or a family breakup." Kody didn't share what happened to cause that shift for him. But many Sister Wives fans see him mixing up ego for confidence. So, it makes sense that fans suggest he needs a new set of adoring eyes to bring his level back to where it once was. But along with finding admiration, fans suspect he's found a woman who is also obedient. When it comes to leading the family, he's said he expected his wives to follow his direction. This is something he sees as a problem with his ex-wives, they wouldn't follow his lead. Kody about to build Robyn Brown's future front porch. Robyn Brown has often said that she wants to live the polygamous lifestyle. At one point, she seemed to blame ChristineBrown for ruining this for her. Robyn believed she and her children were robbed of a polygamous life after Christine started the ball rolling. Then there was no stopping the other sister wives' brides from leaving. So she had a meltdown about something she wished for in old age that will now never happen. As this plural marriage fell apart, Robyn sobbed uncontrollably over not having sister wives to sit on a porch and grow old with. So, while she points the finger at her co-wife, she also blames Kody. She assigns some blame to him for not stopping Christine from leaving. She finally seemed to realize that Meri and Janelle were only giving Kody what he asked for. Sister Wives fans saw this, but then he finally spelled it out for Meri. Janelle was the only one out of the three who Kody didn't dismiss outright. But, it seems she took the hints and bailed on him anyway. So, maybe Kody is ready to oblige Robyn to fulfill her dream by giving her that polygamous family she wants. If so, it's possible at least some hint of this will show up in season 19 of this TLC series. Sister Wives star Kody Brown treaded some murky waters after he recently shared a story with the TLC fans, and it backfired. That's only because he seemed to have forgotten this same story was addressed at length once before. But today he tells it differently with a very odd spin, and fans caught it. This story is about an unnamed woman he loved, but couldn't have. Sister Wives. Kody Brown brings it up, fans pounce on it. Sister Wives celeb saw her ex-co-wife in a scene that was just the opposite. ChristineBrown told Devid before they were married that Janelle Brown, as well as her kids, were part of the deal. Both women reported that he was not only fine with that, but he continues to treat Janelle like family today. So, from where Janelle sits, her best friend has one good guy. If anyone should know, it's Janelle, the woman who jokingly calls herself the third wheel in that marriage. But while this Sister Wives star might dub herself Wheel #3, that's not at all how she's made to feel by this couple. Christine and Janelle walked away as independent women. These two ladies were married to the same man for a long time. They were part of Kody Brown's Sister Wives clan for just shy of 3 decades. So, they spent a lot of time as the head of their own households. They became more independent in the last few years. They spent very little time with Kody after he pretty much moved in with Robyn Brown. The decisions, as well as much of the daily tasks, fell to these ladies as their shared husband serviced mostly one wife out of the 4. So, Janelle grew independent long before she left Kody for good. The same happened to Christine, she became independent out of necessity as well. Both women experienced that same shift as Kody became more and more absent from their daily lives. But it left the two women having opposite outlooks on their futures, and Janelle points this out. So, what did Janelle Brown experience that left her not wanting what ChristineBrown has today? Well, from what this Sister Wives celebrity says about her BFF, it hit her during a camping trip with the newly married couple. Sister Wives. Opposite outcomes after Kody Brown. Janelle Brown joined ChristineBrown and Devid on a camping trip. Much to Janelle's surprise, Devid was extremely helpful, so much so that she commented to her ex-co-wife how he does just about everything. This is not what these two. It looked like Kody Brown attempted to demonstrate how ChristineBrown slighted him. So, he dug up a story from the past. But instead, he opened a can of worms. He recalled a time when he was in love with an unnamed woman. Next, he placed himself in a heartbreaking story from long ago. But instead of sympathy, he riled up the fans. It seems he forgot this was addressed before, and fans know a much different story from his recent version. Kody seemed to see himself as a victim, hanging his head as he told the story about the unknown woman who got away. This woman was to be wife number 2 and then, a few years later, wife number 4 of the Sister Wives clan. Instead, Kody claims he sacrificed this woman's love to satisfy ChristineBrown. But this is a huge change in the story. Today, it sounds very different from what was once told by members of the Sister Wives family in a book the 5 spouses wrote together. Kody pulls Christine Brown out of his hat. Years back, the Sister Wives headlines blared about Kody and his involvement with a potential wife who got away. That shocking revelation came from Christine Brown and Meri Brown, who shed light on Kody's past relationship with a young woman in a book that the family published. The way Kody tells the story today is that he courted this woman for a long time and was in love with her. He also claims that the potential union ultimately did not materialize because Christine was dead against it. Kody Brown said he courted this woman before he courted Janelle Brown. So, this part seems to coincide with what the Sister Wives spouses wrote in their bestseller. But from there it seems things get twisted up a bit from what they wrote in the book several years back. Sister Wives. Story changes drastically. We know from the Sister Wives book that this woman was in Kody's life before they built the Sister Wives family. She was to become Kody's second wife, so this happened even before Janelle Brown came on board the SS Kody Brown. According to Meri Brown, who was the first wife of Kody, it seems that he had once dated a young woman many years ago. This came from the book, Becoming Sister Wives, the story of an unconventional marriage. Reportedly, Kody had the support of Meri Brown in pursuing this relationship. She played a significant role in helping him court this woman, as confirmed by both Meri and Christine in their book. But then something happened. Kody devastates Christine Brown. Christine Brown introduced this young lady from their church to Kody and Meri. She never thought of her as a competition. But from what their Sister Wives book reports, she was. So, the marriage date was set. But a week before the nuptials were scheduled to go off, the mystery woman backed down. When Christine heard this, she once again had hoped to become Kody's wife. Then Kody married Janelle, which was made the second time he passed up Christine. But, as fate would have it, Kody made Christine his third wife. Kody Brown's story changed from the original report in the book. As far as that woman goes, after she canceled the wedding, that was the last they talked about her. But now Kody says that this woman still wanted to join the Sister Wives family. But Christine wouldn't let him marry this woman. So, today, he blames his third wife for stopping his marriage to this other woman, who by the way, he loved. This revelation has caused quite a stir among fans of Sister Wives. They hopped online pointing out the discrepancies in Kody Brown's new Sister Wives story. Instead of Kody Brown gathering some empathy for the man who just lost 3 wives, fans became furious. They seem to see right through his attempt to rewrite history. But fans see this as a tweaked story that benefits the patriarch of this Sister Wives family from the TLC series. Sister Wives star Devid Woolley's sarcastic digs at Kody Brown recently captured the attention of the fans from this TLC series. Devid became the target of fan friction after he took over as the co-star of the TLC series for the final 2 episodes of season 18. Devid was the male lead, a spot that belonged to Kody for more than a decade, and the fans loved it. Sister Wives. Devid Woolley pushing Kody Brown's buttons. Devid Woolley appeared in one of the most recent social media posts that caught the eye of Sister Wives fans. He stood next to Christine Brown, holding a package of Skittles in one hand and a beer in the other. Most folks wouldn't think too much of this. But die-hard Sister Wives fans caught the sarcastic reference Devid was tossing toward Kody. The shared husband said that marriage wasn't always Skittles and beer. So, Devid was sending him the message that he finds everything coming up Skittles and beer when he's with Christine. The show's viewers sat through a few of Christine Brown's digs at Kody, with Devid by her side helping her do this. But now Sister Wives fans are starting to say enough is enough. Some even suggest that Devid Woolley is getting too big for his britches, as he seems at ease helping Christine Brown push back at Kody. But, think about what might be going on here with Christine Brown and Devid Woolley when it comes to Kody. Beer and candy, Devid's horrific ode to Kody. It wasn't all that long ago that some humiliating things came out of Kody Brown's mouth aimed at Christine Brown. One of the things that the shared husband said to Christine warranted a personal talk. Instead, the Sister Wives patriarch angrily blurted it out on national television. He told his wife of almost 30 years that he did not find her attractive for intimate relations anymore. Ouch, that was cruel by almost anybody's definition. So, it looks like Devid Woolly understands the torment Christine went through with her first husband. It also looks as if he's helping her build up her confidence by telling the world being with Christine is just wonderful. He held up a pack of candy and a beer, which was likely a reference to Kody Brown, as many Sister Wives fans surmised. But this is far from the degrading words Christine endured from Kody during their marriage. So, if a popular candy and a designer beer look like a dig, well, that's about as gentle as you can get. Sister Wives, helping Christine heal the wounds. Kody Brown once suggested that watching Christine eat nachos grossed him out. This was before they were married. The scene was such a turn-off for Kody that he almost broke it off with Christine because of this. On the flip side, Christine and Devid posted a picture of the two of them eating nachos together, another mild dig Kody's way. Devid is likely doing nothing more than helping Christine heal from years of being degraded by her sister wives' husband. So, Devid called the sister wives patriarcha, dumb *SS. But that was only because he let Christine get away from him. From where Devid Woolly sits, Kody Brown had the best thing going with Christine as a wife. So, that's the word he used to describe him for not cherishing the woman he now loves. Janelle Brown gives Devid her seal of approval. Even Janelle Brown, the sister wives' voice of reason to many fans, sees Devid helping Christine. She mentioned the amount of public displays of attention he engages in with Christine. Janelle said that this is also a way for Christine to mend those wounds afflicted on her by Kody. She feels attractive and desired, something she didn't feel from her ex. So some sister wives fans might see Devid Woolly jabbing Kody, while others see him healing all the horrendous wounds. Some of Christine's wounds are years deep and thrust upon her in the public arena of the Sister Wives show. Unlike Kody, Devid only makes innocuous jabs. He's likely doing this for the sake of making ChristineBrown feel better about herself. So, maybe Devid Woolly is just doing what you'd expect a husband to do, always have his wife's back both on and off the TLC series. Sister Wives star Meri Brown's new boyfriend was thrust into the public arena a couple of weeks ago when she introduced him to her TLC show's fans. Amos Andrews also appeared with Meri during her Fridays with Friends online show, and most fans found him to be a good sport. But suddenly he seems to become the bullseye for the critics to aim at these days. Sister Wives, Meri Brown's boyfriend exposed. Meri Brown's new love interest is Amos Andrews. This guy went from a private person to a household name alongside Meri Brown overnight. But now he seems to have many critics at the ready today. It's almost as if naysayers latch onto even the most mundane moves he makes. After Meri included Amos in a post, the floodgates opened. Then, she introduced him live on her Fridays with Friends venue. That's when the accusations bloomed. The first round of, "Oh no," buzz included him having 4 ex-wives. But Meri addressed that with Amos sitting next to her on her Friday night show 2 weeks ago. She compared his ex-wives to her ex-sister wives. It seemed the sister wives celeb just let it roll off her back and didn't address it again. The first round of stones thrown didn't seem to bother Meri. But then came accusations about Amos not paying child support. Meri didn't address this, and she didn't show up for Fridays with Friends last week. Now it looks like she hasn't posted online in several days as well, which is unusual for her. Not everyone fell for this. One of Amos's ex-wives talked to the media, and she called him some disparaging names, including an opportunist. She also suggested he looked at Meri as a payday. But the woman remained anonymous while making nasty accusations about Amos to the public. Some Sister Wives fans suggested that this sounds like the case of a woman scorned. So, these accusations may come from someone with a little retaliation in mind. But Meri Brown hasn't mentioned anything about this. Now, the latest attempt at discrediting Amos almost sounds comical to many of the Sister Wives followers out there. This new report has him living somewhat like the rest of us, but the headlines make it sound like something different. Sister Wives, Meri's boyfriend Amos Andrews in debt. When you first see the headlines, you might think Meri Brown's new guy is destitute. But once you read about just what debt Amos has today, you might chuckle. You may even wish you were as lucky as Amos. The story lists his debt, which is mostly from credit cards. But the total is only around $20,000. Amos Andrews is 55 years old. According to CNBC, the average 40 to 55-year-old American is in debt for $135,841. So with Amos only owing $20,000, well, it looks like he's way ahead of the game. So, it appears the critics try to squeeze all they can out of what they can find about Meri Brown's new man. That said, for some of her fans, just seeing Meri Brown so happy is all they need to witness to know she's in a good place. And now that Amos Andrews' debt has become public knowledge, some Sister Wives fans are in awe because he's doing a much better job than the average guy. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.